So this is how it ended up. I did rub and buff, and so the gold looks really nice. I was able to clean the leaves. They had already some gold, so some of the parts that were a little bit damaged I didn't gold so they wouldn't be noticeable. There's still some, it's not perfect, but I really like it, and it looks really nice up here in this china cabinet. I did also paint this nativity. It was a brass one, and so I did the rub and buff as well. So I really like how it looks in here. I need to finish decorating this room. Give me a sec. Good morning. Today is 5 a.m. right now, 5:30 or so. And I have been horrible at keeping track of my room. It's kind of, getting out of control here. So I decided to work since it's the long weekend. It's a Saturday, so I'm maybe 5 hours in here and I'll get things in the right, place. So, but before that, before I put away things, I wanted to show you some of the things that I've been thrifting. And so I decided to make a very quick thrift haul. Some of the things that I've been thrifting are Christmas. Not everything is Christmas. For example, I got this beautiful acrylic container for $1.99. I use this a lot in my closets, in my pantry, and all those things. I'm thinking I can even use it. I can even use it in here. So I decided to bring it for $1.99, and it's in great condition. Still has the tags from the store. So I'll be quickly showing you everything, and that way I can just put it away. I also bought this beautiful box. This is not carved. It's some sort of a resin. I don't think it's anything super old. I paid $7 for it. It was apparently it was apparently $45 normal, $14 on sale somewhere. It did not sell because I think this style is just sometimes too traditional for some people, but I really liked it, so I thought it was a good deal. This is a sign that it was okay. In the front of the store there was this card by the register, and it had some things, and I thought maybe it's go backs, right? So I asked the person, is this for sale? And then they're like, we're not sure, we're holding this for people. So they asked different until everyone, all the cashiers were asked, and then they told me, oh no, it's up for grabs. And apparently the lady next to me was like, oh, I wanted to ask for that too, so apparently I beat her to it. So I felt a little bad, but so it was only $1.99. This beautiful sign. It's beaded. It has some imperfections with the beading here. I'm thinking I can repair it. I can re-sew things. It also has some yellow in here, so I need to clean it up. But I thought this would be cute for myself in my bathroom, in like a small little place where I want to put some touches of Christmas. So I decided to bring it to do that. Here is the wood, this little frame here. I decided to paint this in gold to make it go better with my decor. So I'm really liking it. So some of these things are just for me, I also discovered that I love decorating my shelves with little figurines. So I grabbed a bag for $4.99, so which is expensive for me. Well, I mean, nowadays everything is expensive in the thrift store. But it had this Santa Claus and this Miss Claus, which I thought it was great. These kind of figurines, I do use them, and they were kind of like, I don't know if they're a resin or a plastic thing, but I also found some Linux in that same box. It was this angel and this snowman, and they're marked Linux. So these are like probably ornaments because they have some sort of a hook, and then this Santa Claus guy. So I'm thinking I might try to sell these. These are not really my style. I really like the more vintage looking Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, but I thought, oh, I'll just list these ones. Then I also bought this frame. This frame is missing the glass part, but I thought it was so good, the shape. Now help me decide, because I feel like this color is not that popular, so I don't think it will sell being the way it is. I think I'll need to paint it gold. So I was debating not getting it because of the color, and the material is kind of weird, right? I don't know if it's a resin again or a stone, because it's cold, but I'm thinking it's a resin. But I knew that if I put gold in it, I could use it in my house. So help me decide in the comments below, should I paint it or should I just list it the way it is? Since it has no glass, I can use something that is embroidered, or, you know, or a little painting or something like that. Another frame that I have here is this one. This one was coming out of the freshly in the cart, you know, and it's this, like, you know, that nature thing with the brass, very beautiful. This one is completely vintage. It has hanging hooks. I might put this inside in my house. Here is the tag for $3.99. It says made in Belgium right here, which is always exciting because I have, you know, in my classes I have and foreign students, so it's really cute to find things like from France or from Spain or from Belgium, Italy, things like that, because I have students from those places. So I don't know, I get kind of sentimental. Oh, another figurine that it was in the same set is this girl, but she has her hand broken, so I could always put something in there, but I'm not going to attempt to. I was not really interested in her, so I'm just gonna probably toss her. And then I have a few more things, a little bit bigger items. So let me see. So these votives, I kind of like the color, but they're not really my style. So they were part of something else that I'm about to deconstruct and put together again, because I think it's going to be my centerpiece in my house and for my dining table. And these things were holding the votives in place. Which is pretty cool, this glue. I don't know what kind of glue this is. It's kind of stretchy. But I feel like this is something that I need to have, because sometimes my things won't, like my candles won't stick, or won't stay, keep falling or keep moving, right? So anyways, if you guys know what this is and where can I get it. So I paid $6.49 for this thing that I'm about to show you, that I started pulling things off, so it might look a little weird. Is this beautiful centerpiece situation here. I'm still trying. I put this one by my heater so the heat will soften up the glue. But what I loved about this was, of course, the poinsettias, because that's something I used to decorate with. I like the rich colors, the traditional look. I like the fruit in here, kind of like this frosted. It has these apples in there, so I pulled this out. It has this kind of like plum things or berries here. And everything is malleable, so I can fix it. Some of the leaves are falling off, or the petals of the flowers. I love these ones with the glitter on top, which is not glitter, you know. But I don't love this black part, so I want to rub and buff it, and I think it's great that it's already black, because it gives me a really good base to work with. It doesn't have an actual base, so if you see it here, it's stuck to this kind of foam thing. So I am starting to be worried about not having what I need. My plan for now would be to kind of like cover everything else, paint this in gold, remove the votives so that I can just put maybe these ones that I have in my stash, something like this, or maybe pillar candles. The reason why I want to remove the votives, it's because I only have 4. I did not notice that it was missing one of the red ones. If I was able to find 5 votives that were like red, that would be cool. I could also take this one to the dollar store or somewhere and then use it as a reference, try to find a 5th one, because I kind of like the red in there. But we'll see. And so this is a project. I'll show you when I'm finished with it. Let me put it right here so that, you know, the heat is like softening up that glue, because the other one, one of the other ones, I couldn't pry out of there. I put it there and then you soften. So this is how it ended up. I did rub and buff, and so the gold looks really nice. I was able to clean the leaves. They had already some gold, so some of the parts that were a little bit damaged I didn't gold so they wouldn't be noticeable. There's still some, it's not perfect, but I really like it, and it looks really nice up here in this china cabinet. I did also paint this nativity. It was a brass one, and so I did the rub and buff as well. So I really like how it looks in here. I need to finish decorating this room. And then I have three more things, and I thought this video was going to be shorter than normal. So this was a huge embroidery art piece, and when I mean huge, is huge. Look at that. It's so good. There's so many details. It's very springy, of course. I paid $8 for this. There was another person that came after me and was like, oh, that's so beautiful, let me see it. And it's a bummer that you grabbed the first. I don't know how good this will do. I hope this sells. So if you are in the area, let me know. Then I also saw, I'm gonna save the last one, my favorite, for last. I also saw they had train what's it called, train toys, right, for sale, and they had them in their boxes for like $25, $30, and I was like, oh, I used to buy them for $10, right? So there was one for $7.99, and it was exactly the same set as the one that was in the box for $35. The reason why they had it $7.99 is because it was out of the box and it was in this container. So right here you'll see, and this is called, I think it was called the Polar Express or something. It is this. The presents here is not metal, it's all plastic. So I am going to pay, and it has all the tracks, a lot of tracks. I'll show you the machine, the engine, since it's the most beautiful part of the train. It has some characters here as well. So here's the engine. I think it's pretty cool. It has the on and off button. Oh, and it works. How beautiful is that? So apparently it comes with batteries already. I like that. Let's turn on the light. Here, let me see. Oh yeah, the light's on. There's sound. Oh, it was good. Let's see the rest of the sound. Okay, so I see an imperfection already. This thing, I think, is supposed to go here, and this is kind of broken. Or maybe I can put it back. So it's for a bell that goes up here. So I will be putting it together today. I maybe even setting it up under my tree while it sells, because I kind of don't like putting these things away. They're so beautiful. I feel like they can be enjoyed, right? So my last and favorite item of this haul would be this painting. It's an oil original painting. It is an abstract work. I don't see a signature in here. The frame is vintage, definitely vintage. And I paid $5.99. And this is, I love the colors in here, the texture, how moody it is. My kids hated it. They were like, it looks like somebody's mirror pooped in the canvas. I thought it was so beautiful. I honestly feel like I could put this in my house because it's just so moody, so rich, the colors and the texture, all of that. The frame is great too. So I was really excited to find this one, and then for $4.99. So yeah, if I had to pick my favorite items, I probably will pick the box and the art piece. But anyways, I think this was a good haul. I have one more thing that I can show you because I put it away, but I'll show you those two things because I'm starting to clean up, right? It was too much of a mess. I couldn't even walk around here. But I'll show you. Okay, so I did get this crystal vase. It was all disgusting, full of junk, and then a gunk. I know it's crystal. It had the sticker and then it fell in my dishwasher, so I don't know where it is. But so this beautiful vase, I love the details on that. And then it was like maybe $6 because these things, they are marking them up, but to me $6 is nothing on, you know, on something beautiful like this. And then this one was $2. I love cloches. Christmas is a great day for cloches. I feel like we can always use them. I feel like I use them in spring also over like nests and eggs and things like that. So anyways, that's my thrift haul. And I'll show you one more thing because I'm not sure if I show you this. This one I don't think is crystal. I think it's glass, but it's so beautiful anyways, regardless. That's the problem when you thrift a lot. You don't know what, you're not sure what you did, right? So this is the beautiful bowl thing. I looked online and it says it was glass, so this might be, I mean, it said it was crystal, but it doesn't sound like crystal to me. The sound it makes, it doesn't make me think it's crystal. I'll show you. So maybe it is, I don't know, because I'm holding it, so it sounds more to like glass, so it might be a reproduction from a crystal piece. The point is, it's so beautiful, and so well made and so heavy, so hopefully somebody grabs it. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll finish this and cleaning up and listing things. So also I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Bye bye.